Have you ever looked at a really simple drawing, maybe one made by a kid, and just felt like there was a much bigger story hiding inside it? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're unpacking this beautiful piece of art that holds centuries of tradition right there in its crayon lines. And here it is. At first glance, it's this really heartfelt, colorful drawing of some candles and a wreath. But take a second look. Every single element here is actually a piece of a much larger puzzle. It's kind of like a key to understanding this incredible tradition of anticipation and meaning that people have celebrated for ages. So, what is the story that this drawing is trying to tell us? Come on, let's peel back the layers of crayon together and find the deep, symbolic narrative this young artist captured so wonderfully. Okay, so to start, let's just look at this exactly as the artist gave it to us. A story told in crayon. What are the main things that jump right off the page at you? Right away, you see 5 candles, right? They're burning brightly, and they're sitting inside this circular green wreath. And you can't miss the words written right above them. Hope, peace, joy, and love. It all just creates this really warm, inviting scene. But here's where it gets really interesting. These things aren't just there for decoration. Nope. Each one is basically a chapter in a much bigger story. It's a visual countdown, a narrative about waiting for something really special. And to really understand what's going on in the drawing, we've got to explore the tradition behind it. It's all about the Advent wreath, a wreath of anticipation. So what this drawing shows is an Advent wreath. The word Advent itself actually comes from a Latin word that means coming. It's a whole season, 4 weeks leading up to Christmas, that's all about waiting and getting ready. And the wreath tradition? It really got popular back in 19th century Germany as a simple way for families to mark the time passing as they got closer to Christmas. And get this, every single part of the wreath is just packed with meaning. Its circular shape, with no beginning and no end, that points to the idea of eternity. The evergreen branches, the ones that stay green even in the dead of winter, they symbolize everlasting life. And the candles, well, the light that grows each week represents a great light coming into the world. Which brings us perfectly to those 4 guiding lights. And back to those words in the drawing. Each word connects to one of the 4 weeks of Advent. And each week, you light another candle. The whole journey kicks off in the first week with hope. You light just a single candle, and that one flame cuts through the darkness. It symbolizes the anticipation of what's to come. It's that very first glimmer of light. Then, in the second week, a second candle is lit, and the light gets a little bit stronger. This candle stands for peace, a theme that's not just about peace in the world, but about finding peace inside ourselves, too. The third week, well, the whole tone shifts to joy. As that third candle is lit, the darkness really starts to pull back. In fact, this candle is often a different color, like a pink or a rose, just to signal that the big celebration is getting super close. And finally, the fourth candle is lit, bringing the wreath to its absolute full brightness. This last candle is all about love, the ultimate message and really the culmination of all the other themes. So when you lay it all out, you get this really simple, elegant structure. 4 weeks, 4 candles, 4 powerful themes, building from hope to peace to joy and finishing with love. And it's this exact progression that our little artist captured so perfectly in their drawing. Okay, so now that we've got all the pieces, let's step back for a second and see how they all come together to create the full picture. Looking at this drawing again, it's different now, isn't it? You see it with new eyes. It's not just a picture of candles and a wreath anymore. It's a story. It's a visual map of waiting, of hope, and of light literally growing in the darkness. The wreath's circle, the evergreen branches, the way the candles are lit one by one, and those incredible themes, hope, peace, joy, and love, they all weave together to tell one single beautiful story of the Advent season. It's such a powerful narrative, and it was all captured in one child's drawing. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, a question for you. This drawing represents one really powerful tradition. So it makes you wonder, what are the symbols, the rituals, the traditions, big or small, that bring meaning to your own seasons of anticipation? What stories do they tell?